the most accessible places in the world. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to explore some of the most accessible places in the world. Traveling can be challenging for those with disabilities or families with strollers, but these destinations offer accessibility and easy navigation for all travelers. Join us as we discover the most accessible places to explore around the world. Traveling is one of the most enriching experiences one can have, but not all destinations are easily accessible. However, there are some places in the world that are welcoming and easy to navigate for travelers with disabilities, families with strollers, or simply those who want to avoid strenuous hikes or rough terrain. In this article, we will explore some of the most accessible places in the world. Singapore. Singapore is one of the most accessible destinations in the world. The city-state is compact and easy to navigate, with a modern public transportation system that includes buses and an extensive network of underground trains. The majority of the city's attractions, including the gardens by the bay and Marina Bay Sands, are fully accessible. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona is another great destination for travelers seeking accessibility. Many of the city's top attractions, such as Park Güell and the Sagrada Familia, are wheelchair accessible. Additionally, the city's wide sidewalks and flat terrain make it easy for families with strollers and those with mobility issues to get around. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam is known for its charming canals and beautiful architecture, but it is also one of the most accessible cities in the world. The city's public transportation system, including buses, trams, and trains, is fully accessible, and many of the city's attractions, such as the Van Gogh Museum and Anne Frank House, have ramps and elevators. Sydney, Australia. Sydney is one of the most accessible cities in Australia. The city's public transportation system is fully accessible, and many of the city's top attractions, including the Opera House and the Royal Botanic Garden, are wheelchair accessible. Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver is a beautiful city located on the west coast of Canada. The city has a modern public transportation system that includes buses, trains, and a ferry system, all of which are fully accessible. Many of the city's attractions, including Stanley Park and Granville Island, are also wheelchair accessible. Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm is a beautiful and historic city that is also very accessible. The city's public transportation system includes buses, trains, and a subway system, all of which are fully accessible. Many of the city's attractions, including the Vasa Museum and the Royal Palace, are also wheelchair accessible. San Diego, USA. San Diego is a beautiful coastal city in California that is known for its beaches and perfect weather. The city is also very accessible, with a modern public transportation system that includes buses and trolleys, both of which are fully accessible. Many of the city's top attractions, including the San Diego Zoo and Balboa Park, are also wheelchair accessible. In conclusion, traveling can be a wonderful experience, but it can also be challenging for those with disabilities, families with strollers, or those who want to avoid rough terrain. However, these destinations offer accessibility and easy navigation for all travelers, making them some of the most accessible places in the world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to be notified of future uploads. Thanks for watching.